horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And, man, this place is rocking today. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Buckeyes will get the first crack on offense today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game. Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Gonna run it. It's Henderson. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back to pass. It's Howard. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a wide-open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled, came up empty. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do you try to go through the air again?
Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He knocks this one right through.